Okay, so I'm sitting in bed. Today is day 4 of our quarantine here down in Memphis. I was like, let me sit in bed and just be productive. I had a cup of coffee, so I'm like, this was on my list anyway, but I try to do just spreads when I'm guided to kind of do them. And I wanted to rest up, and then I said, let me rest and enjoy myself. Then I'll do a spread and put it on here. Okay, so Orbit. These are intuitive cards that I keep a list of, like, words and stuff. I have been just keeping. I keep a list. I don't. They come to me. I just write them down. I keep them. So I always wanted to make a deck, and I just never got around to doing it. So I was like, why don't I just make one like this, and do it like this. These are all intuitive words that have come to me over the last couple of months. Probably almost really like 6 or more months. I just kept a list, and I just kept it in one of my books, and here we are. Okay, so the first card is Orbit. And when you think of anything orbiting, you think of like a planet or even a comet or something just orbiting, going around in a cycle, or sitting, you're orbiting something, so you're sitting in a cycle. And right now we're in most people are in quarantine, so we're just orbiting in our own homes at this time, and just kind of sitting, and also just orbiting to me is also reviewing, analyzing, of course, going in circles. It can also mean cycle and things like that. But next to the crown chakra, like I said, analyzing. So by that being next to crown chakra, chakra number 7, just also divine. It's a divine thing, and I'll explain more once I kind of record the podcast and everything. I'm not sure if I'm going to record a video with it, but just right now, just taking time to really reconnect with God, reconnect with self, take care of self, take care of the family. I mean, just really just mentally get yourself together, basically. So when we're orbiting, like, I know personally for me and just other people I've spoken to, this time has really helped to just think things through and kind of go through a life review, and also just reconnect with yourself and with divine, and just, just with your family and different things like that. But normally just getting your mind right and getting it together. Okay, like I said, number 3 is the third eye chakra. Chakra number 6, like 7 and 6, okay? By those two coming out like back to back like that, actually, and everything was already like shuffled, like nothing was in order, nothing. So orbit, crown chakra, and then your third eye, like I said, reconnecting and aligning yourself from the top to the bottom. 7 and 6. So it's like we're realigning as far as the energy that I'm picking up. We're realigning and just like really like I said, reconnecting with self, balancing self out. You know what I'm saying? And also, like I said, number 4, love thyself. So, like I said, reconnecting by sitting still, you can get a lot done internally more than you can out in the open and stuff like that. And this is a perfect time. Like I said, I have like Goddess Day tomorrow. So it's like all the beauty stuff that I've been wanting to do, I'm going to do tomorrow. So loving yourself, taking care of yourself. A lot of people are like, working on different crafts and projects and different things that they really loved, or kind of unfortunately had to, stop doing because of work and because of life and because of the epidemic, the virus and crap that's kind of going on or whatever. Okay, the next one is air, the air element. When you think of air, you think of just a fresh air. Like I said, all this, nothing's a coincidence, honey. Like, all this is just flowing together. Also, a lot of people went for a walk. I know I did, and I hadn't gone for a walk in a long time. You know what I'm saying? Normally, I don't care what time of year it is. It can be cold, it can be hot. Normally, I go for a walk, and I actually went for a walk this week, and I got some fresh air. A lot of people are just, like I said, analyzing and reviewing different things, and finally giving a break, and finally getting time to, like, breathe. And also people are actually going out into you're not supposed to, but we buck the system down here, so it doesn't matter. So you're not supposed to be going outside, but just a lot of people go for a walk. I've just been seeing people just get out, just go for a little walk right here in the community, and they go right back to the house, or they just walk to the store, or just little minor stuff, but just have fresh air right now. They're breathing. It's new air. Also, there may be something in the air as well. I know there's been like speculations of different stuff. Of course, I'll get more into that later on. But a lot of people have just they're finally coming up for air, even though I know a lot of people are worried about their finances, their jobs, rent, bills, food, and different things like that. A lot of people are just really getting some fresh air right now. That way they can make the next move. That way they can de-stress themselves. Okay, the next one is Cosmic Warrior. A lot of people are going into their divine alignment. Like I said, once you kind of you're aligning, a little with yourself, you're reconnecting. A lot of people are like literally divine, like some divine people, prophets, and all this type of stuff. And this is the perfect time. Like I said, the perfect time to reconnect. It's not like it's not a choice. You're like people are literally. I've been meeting people and talking with people, just here and there, family members, just different stuff. I noticed energetically, I'm an empath, so I can pick up on it. People are changing, even through like I'm looking on social media. I can pick up the energy. People are changing. People are actually getting ready to go into alignment with their true selves. A lot of these people are some bad motherfuckers. Like if you know what I'm saying, they just life has taken them away from their divine energy. They're unbalanced. They're not, I'm saying, not able to breathe because you have to work. Let's face it. As long as you are on Earth, I don't care where you go on Earth, you got to make some money. I don't like the three dimension. I said that at 555. I don't like a lot of the three dimensional stuff, but it is the truth. And even I have to tell myself, like, look, you got to make money. I'm not a money person, but that's just, you have to take care of yourself. Things cost stuff. Things cost stuff in here in America. It's expensive, sort of. And you have to, kind of make money, but at the same time, we can't be so caught up in the three-dimensional materialistic stuff and forget about the spiritual stuff and the health stuff and the mental balance and all those other things that kind of helps push us. And also, I think we get so caught up into the race that we forget who we are. So a lot of people are being reminded of who they are, and also, as cosmic warrior, people are learning their strengths. Some people have never been in this type of situation before, and they're learning how to stay strong in a crisis, or stay strong with different energies around them in different situations, and financial this and all this other type of stuff. People are really gaining strength. So that's one of multiple reasons for the meanings for that particular card. Also, take care of home first. Honey, this card right here jumps out every chance you get. A lot of people are taking care. They're taking care of themselves and stuff like that, but they're taking care of their families now. Like I said, a lot of people work. They barely see their children. They barely see their spouse. They barely get to take care of themselves. They barely get to see themselves in the mirror. You know what I'm saying? So they're taking care of home. I know I'm spring cleaning. It's not a choice. It's almost like snake and mosquito season and stuff like that. So I kind of got to get prepared. And I saw this big ass thing. It looks like a big grasshopper. So spring is definitely here. And I'm about to fumigate. I can't. I'm not afraid of nothing, but that thing looked like it should be paying rent. It's I can't call it. It's similar to I know that they eat spiders. I was talking to my brother this morning about it. They eat spiders, and it's like right there by like the little front porch. I'm just like, I'm just gonna leave it there. It's huge. It's huge. So like taking care of home, spring cleaning. Getting stuff in order, spending time with family. Just dealing with it. I don't know. I see the Four of Wands when I see this card. Four of Wands with the family and the actual Four of Wands in their traditional Rider-Waite deck. So just taking care of home, getting things in order, getting things aligned, taking care of stuff, loose ends and things at home, reconnecting with family, and just taking care of your home sector, your family, and things that are like home to you, basically. Okay, coffee break. Like I said, this right here, I love this card. Coffee break, because I love coffee. Coffee break, just taking time to, a lot of people just to sit and do something, take care of yourself. Like I'm having spa day tomorrow. Just taking a break to do something fun. That's what that card means. And it also means going out and things like that. But a coffee break. I'm going to sit. Everybody loves like their Starbucks coffee or whatever. Dunkin' Donuts, whatever. Most people like Starbucks. Like that's when I was thinking about that card. Like that's like taking a break, going somewhere, having something to yourself, to your own. Just having a break to do something like really fun and none like, nothing. I just saw a white orb. I just saw a white orb. Just taking a break to do something really fun, nothing, serious, but just enjoying yourself. Okay, and commitment. Okay, like I said, people are being, and it's right under the Cosmic Warrior card, so it's kind of like people are becoming more committed to their true selves now, their balance, and things that are really just going to be long term, longevity, what was it? Yeah, like long term, like they want something more solid. You know what I'm saying? So people are becoming more committed to their goals and dreams, especially after this situation. If it doesn't, if this doesn't change you and open your eyes and makes you more committed to not only just people and your family, but also being committed to things that really mean something and matter to you. Like a lot of people are going to be changing jobs. A lot of people are going to be quitting their job. A lot of people are going to just naturally just lose their jobs with what's going on because there's been such a financial loss. But committing to things that are going to make you happy, committing to things that are actually going to make you happy and fulfilled and things of that nature. Okay, so keep good faith. This right here, like I said, right now, and like I said, it's under the take care of home. Just a lot of people's faith is like they're starting to either notice like they're believing in God, they're believing in like just people are praying, people are starting to notice things. It's like more so a spiritual awakening, but also people are keeping hope and faith. A lot of people don't let the media fool you. It's a lot of people really like concerned with each other. They're actually becoming more compassionate. I was at the grocery store. I think that was, I want to say Wednesday, because I had to go pay bills, and they have like a little customer service sector. And I mean, this particular person, I shop at this grocery store all the time. They're normally fussy, and they're kind of like those kind of fussy people. Kind of fussy. I wouldn't say an attitude, but kind of like grumpy or something like that. This person, I can truly tell just based off the energy that what's going on in the world is actually changing people. And people are just kind of keeping good faith. They're starting to turn. You know what I'm saying? They turn, and I feel like they're becoming more balanced. And they're starting to know to be a just more humble and more just humble and just nicer and more compassionate now. But a lot of people are keeping faith. They have a lot of hope now, even though it seems like it's hopeless, but it's really not. We're fine. We're fine. It's gonna take a second, but we're gonna bounce back if that makes sense. Like I said, it's right next to the endings create new beginnings. Okay, so like I said, a lot of people are gonna be losing their job, but a lot of people have faith now. Like, you know what, this wasn't for me, XYZ, or you know what, I can do this now. I want to do this now. You know, so a lot of people are going to start stepping into their divine career path and not just something that they probably just do just on the regular, on the side, or something they just accidentally got into. They're going to actually be redirected and realigned. So a lot of things are ending, a lot of jobs, but people just like have to keep good faith, or they should just really focus on like the high points, like, and look on the bright side, if that makes sense. Endings create new beginnings. If something ends, I mean, something new is coming right behind it. It depends on your mental state and your focus. If you focus on the bad part, you're gonna manifest the bad part. I just seen another orb. It always with these cards, and they always come out. Oh my god! Every time I pick up this phone, they come out actually, which is pretty neat. Just a lot of people are just gonna have to just keep the good faith and just know anything that ends, that means something new gets to begin. Okay, they know your name. Like I said, orbs are around me, so you have angels and guides and guardians and spirits and stuff like that. Like I said, it's right underneath the third eye chakra, cosmic warrior, commitment, and also they know your name, and also rebirth, and then God is at the bottom of this particular deck, and the three, mind, body, and spirit. When I think of the number three, that's what I think of. Okay, so you have, they know your name. Just speak and talk to God, talk to your angels, talk to your elders and ancestors. You have ascended masters, you have guides, you have guardians. There's different spirits and things that come around that are from the high dimensions of heaven and the high dimensions, period. That, they know who you are, and they know your heart. So whatever is hurting you, whatever you're curious about, the Lord knows I get on my God's nerves, and the angels too. I get on everybody's nerves. I'm pretty sure I get on God's nerves too. I mean, anything that you need help with, just like speak to them. They know who you are. They know what you're going through. Sometimes they just want to hear you call on their name. I call the archangel's name every other day, if not every day. So like, just talk. They want you to talk to them so they can know how to help you. If you can't, especially if you can't talk to another person or people or your family or friends or spouse or someone like that, like, just talk to them. They're here. Like, they will send you signs. They will send you synchronicities and all that good stuff. Like, you just have to speak. And if you know the angel's name in particular, that's over like your sector of your questions and concerns and stuff like that. And even if you don't know, you just speak. Just speak and pray. You can actually just like I'm talking to this phone about this reading, you can just talk to them just like that. They understand. They understand that you may not know their name and stuff like that, but just talk. You can talk to God. I mean, you have Yahshua, you have Archangel Michael, you have Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Uriel. There's all these different angels and archangels that are around you. And then you have your loved ones who have passed over. They're right, like, trust me, they're like right around you. They're right around you. When you get up in the morning, they're there. When you go to sleep, they're watching over you. Like, you know what I'm saying? They're right there. So just talk to them. Like I said, get you a white candle, cleanse it and bless it and anoint it, and then light it and speak to it. You know what I'm saying? They can hear you better when you do that. White candle or any candle, but that one in particular I do recommend. And like I said, you have to be just very specific and just be specific. You know, talk to God and stuff first, and then of course then talk to the angels and stuff like that right along with it, and they will like literally answer you. But you have to be focused enough to know when God is talking to you. You got to, you have to know whether it's God or whether it's, some type of manipulative energy. Okay, so you have to, that's a personal thing. Okay, so astral travel, like I said, you have loved ones and angels and people that will come to you in your time of need. Like I said, it's right underneath the orbit. Love thyself, take care of home first, keep good faith, and also astral travel. And it's right above the twin flame. That's a whole nother story. I think that is so fascinating. A lot of people don't know that you're a twin flame. Naturally, they go to each other naturally. It's not a forced thing. Even though I think the divine masculines they can do it a little bit more than the feminines, but it's a natural thing that happens. But astral travel and keep good faith. Like I said, you have loved ones who have passed over that still come around you. You know what I'm saying? Ask divine, ask God, ask the angels, ask your guardians, ask your guides to whatever you're concerned about. Things that may be troubling your faith, things that may be troubling you, make sure you're speaking to them. They will come to you. I promise you. I promise you, they will come to you in a heartbeat. Like I said, I didn't see like 3 orbs since I picked up this phone to do this reading. They will come to you. They will be right around you. They will send you synchronicities. They will send you just everything, all kinds of signs, music, whatever. It will send it straight to you. Okay, so the next one is body. So taking care of your body. This is like next on my list. Right now I've been enjoying, you know what I'm saying, my snackage because I know it's coming to an end. For me, I can just tell. But a lot of people are worried about their body right now. But just making sure you're resting, taking care of your body, making sure you're eating. Right now you just have to eat the best you can because people have hoarded up all the food. And you got people who are literally working around the clock to restock the grocery stores, and people are still hoarding food, so it's kind of crazy. But taking care of your body, like I said, I have spa day tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? It's been a minute since I've done my nails. It's been a minute, or did a facial or something like that. So just taking care of your body, resting. I mean, exercising. Like I said, I want to go for another walk. I don't know what they're doing to the air right now, but neither here or there. I'm just gonna do what I gotta do. I'm just have to thug it, and hopefully nothing happens. But like taking care of your body. A lot of people are working out. They're doing yoga. They're meditating. They're doing Pilates and different stuff, keeping themselves physically active. I'm spring cleaning. It took me 6 hours to do one room, to declutter and clean, and I mean just everything. Move furniture. It took me 6 hours, and I still got like 3.5 rooms left to do. And honey, that's a workout. Yesterday I sweat like I was at a gym. And I just seen another white orb. How y'all doing? Hello, spirits. How are you doing? Oh my goodness. But taking care of your body. Get out. If you can take a walk, go take a walk. If you can work out at home, work out at home. Just anything to get active. Like I said, you can play little games. What is it? God, what's the name of that game system? UFit or something like that. Like you can do that. I mean, there's all different stuff you can do. Spring cleaning, moving furniture, that'll burn some calories right there. I mean, and do a couple push-ups with it, you good. But taking care of your body, this is the perfect time to sit. I know a lot of people are having like spa day with their daughters and their other like grandchildren and stuff like that. Just active with the kids or active with the family. There's all kinds of activities you can do, but just taking care of yourself. And then you got rebirth. So like I said, the quarantines get ready to end. It's going to end. I know ours ends on April 7th, unless they extend it, because the count for the virus actually went up within less than a week. So I'm not sure if it's going to end on the 7th, but it's supposed to end next month, April 7th. But after this situation is done, right? This is a rebirth. Nothing. When I say nobody's going to be the same, nobody's going to be the same. Like nobody. I don't care how spiritual a person is. I don't care how somebody who's not religious or spiritual. Everybody's going to go through this rebirth, this change. There's a shift going on. Everything. Can you see that? Okay, that glare is like in the way. But yeah, there is it's a rebirth happening. Not only just to us, us human beings in the world. Also, the spirit world is going through a rebirth. We're merging, even though the spirit world is we're merging into the spirit world, and not vice versa per se. But we're merging. Also, I mean, Earth is changing. I'm looking outside at the plants, the grass, and it's like all these weird little insects are starting to pop up that I've never seen before. But so we're going through a rebirth. Everything's changing. I mean, even social media, it looks different. If you really stop and look at it, it looks different. But everybody's going through a rebirth. After this quarantine is up, this is that's why it's like an incubation cocoon period for everybody, especially if you didn't go through your spiritual awakening back in, let's say, 2014, 15, or 16 I know 2018 and 2019 was a big year for everybody spiritually. If you did not go through that, you are going through that right now. It's hitting people all at once. And when I say all at once, because we are in the fifth dimension now, the 5D energy, which is the heaven energy. Yeah. Basically, it's like we're at the gates. We're through the gates, basically. And everybody's going through this. You know what I'm saying? Like I think I spoke about it in other videos. Like God's literally rapturing people. That's why we had an earthquake. We had all these viruses break out. We done had something happen to our the Arctic Sea had a fucking SCD. All this weird stuff is going on, and God has to purify it. And once He gets done, like literally April and beyond, honey, it's already new right now. You can step outside and feel it. At least I can. I can step outside. The energy is completely different from last week. I mean, the temperature is different. It went from 50-something degrees and it shot up to 80-something degrees, like 82 degrees, within less than a week. And, it's signs all around us. But like I said, I'm here for the change. I knew this was coming. I knew this was coming. I wasn't no fool. I paid attention to the signs. You know what I'm saying? Like when the weather and stuff started flipping and weird stuff started happening, you have to pay attention. But this is literally a huge rebirth year. This was going to happen anyway. Like I said, we don't know God's plan over everything. We're not supposed to know everything. Like we're not supposed to know. So, you know what I'm saying? Like it's a rebirth. And I'm here for it. But everybody, trust me, this rebirth is going to be like a beautiful thing. It's just going to feel really odd at first. Okay, so I got twin flame, stars, God, and creativity. And then therapy was on the bottom of the deck. Okay, twin flames, a lot of twin flames are going in union. I did channel some stuff. And it's actually kind of pretty cool. I don't say a lot of stuff. I'll channel some stuff and then I'll be like, I bet you this is going to happen. And this is like everybody, I seen, like there's twin flames going in union. I've seen some, like, what I'm saying? I've seen people, like, energetically, I can feel it. I can see people in love. I can see, if you just pay attention. You can tell somebody, if they're soulmates, you can tell. Like, you can really tell. But yes, the twin flames are going in union this year, which is the rebirth. The rebirth. And, once God purified the world, those twins are supposed to go in union. He's not going to let any type of sacred anything. You know what I'm saying? We got like some energies coming to earth. We have more angels here. In order for God to bring more things, especially as we're merging, spirit realm and earth realm are merging. You know what I'm saying? Before He can bring Yahshua, the King, before He can return, like, what I'm saying? Things have to be reborn, purified, cleansed, renewed. You know what I'm saying? Especially for these twin flame unions to go, like to go in union, like things have to be a certain way. He's not going to just let them go in union and. You know what I'm saying? Especially this particular wave of twin flames have to happen. These unions have to happen. It's not a if, and, or but. Like, people don't have to just, disagree to agree and just literally, they're going to have to fight God on it, if that makes sense. But yeah, the twin flames are going in union. Like stars, the alignments. When I think of stars, you think of healing. Like I said, a lot of twins are going in union. So reconciliation, all that, the healing process. Star, like when you think of stars, I think of the star card, or wishes and dreams and things like that. But just the stars, I think of healing. I think of connection. I think of divine. I think of different things like that when you think of stars. So being rebirthed into these unions, healing, reconnection, something that's literally written in the stars. And then you have God, and you have God under, right under rebirth. So this is all God's plan, His prophecy. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is all Him. Like I said, a lot of this is from God. Like, these are God blessed, God wishes, prayers, prayers like by stars being next to God. Like, those are like prayers answered. Like, this is like God's thing, if that makes sense. This is all Him. Everything from this little situation to make us quarantine. A lot of people are complaining about it, but just take the time, like, to reconnect. Those who are connected with God wouldn't complain about the quarantine. I mean, I got questions about this virus, but like, far as like quarantine, that's not the hard part. That's not the hard part. You know what I'm saying? Like, this right here, it's everything's. Wait a second. Is it still recording? Wait a second. Okay, we still recording. Had a little alert popped up. Yeah, but this is all God given. Okay, creative popped out right under God. Like, this is literally God's working. And this is also, a lot of people are being reborn and reconnected with their gifts and skills and talents and all that beautiful stuff. And also, it's like therapy. Therapy was at the bottom of the deck. And I just happened, creativity and God came out together. And then I flipped over the deck. I said, well, what's the overall energy? And it's therapy. Okay, so like all this right here, every single, one of these little things is all of part of God's alignment and plan for the world. And a lot of people are going back into their gifts, their skills, their abilities, and different stuff like that. Just their creativity. You know what I'm saying? And it's going to be therapy to them. It's going to be healing. It's going to be things that, you know what I'm saying? Things that they are like committed to or were committed to. Things that are more so going to be more satisfying spiritually. And not just, financially and different stuff like that. But just, it's something like, you know what? Like, if you like to paint, you're going to love to paint. It's like therapy to you. If you love music, you know what I'm saying? That's going to be your therapy. Okay, so these are all the messages. I actually was only going to do like maybe 6. And all these kind of kept coming out sort of kind of in a flow. So they all actually flowed together, especially this bottom deck. This bottom row is just popping. All of them flowed together though. So hopefully you enjoyed the message. I am currently sitting in this bed. I'm trying to force myself to stay in bed, but it's not working too well. Yeah, so thank you for watching my reading. It's almost 30 minutes long. With if you made it to the end of this video, honey, you are just a cherished, blessed person. Peace and blessings to whoever's watching this video, no matter if it's at the beginning or the end. Thank you for watching, and hopefully, I'll be back again. We can get this podcast up, okay? So thank you. Like, comment, and subscribe, and, be blessed. Enjoy your quarantine. Enjoy your time with your family and God and all that good stuff. Enjoy time reconnecting. Have fun. Get some rest. Make sure you eat, your favorite little foods. And get a little walk in or some type of physical activity. And do some spring cleaning because you're going to have to. Just trust me on it. Outside and inside. And thank you for watching.